Intro music. Host. Welcome back, sports fans, to another action-packed episode of 4-Year Starters Daily Lineup. I'm your enthusiastic and unbiased host, ready to dive into today's hottest sports headlines. It's Monday, July 10th, and we have quite the lineup of stories for you today. But before we get started, here's a fun fact about today's date. On this day in 1920, the Cleveland Indians' Ray Chapman became the only player in Major League Baseball history to die as a result of an injury sustained during a game. Let's remember him as we embark on today's show. Sound of a baseball bat hitting a ball. Host. Our first story of the day takes us to the Big Apple, where the New York Yankees have made a bold move amidst their offensive struggles. In Story 01, we'll discuss the firing of hitting coach Dillon Lawson. The Bronx Bombers have been struggling to find their rhythm at the plate, and it seems the organization is shaking things up in search of a spark. We'll dive into the reasons behind this decision, the impact it may have on the team, and who might step up to fill this crucial role. It's a tough time for Yankees fans, but as we all know, sometimes a lineup change can be just what a team needs to turn their luck around. Sound of a roaring crowd. Host. And speaking of turning things around, our second story brings us to the West Coast, where the San Francisco Giants are heading into the All-Star break on a high note. In Story 11, we'll discuss Logan Webb's incredible performance as he throws a complete game shutout against a formidable opponent. The Giants have been making waves this season, defying expectations and proving themselves as a force to be reckoned with. We'll break down Webb's dominant outing, the impact it has on the team's morale, and what this means for their post-break momentum. It's a thrilling time to be a Giants fan, and we can't wait to share all the details with you. Sound of a cheering crowd. Host. So folks, buckle up and get ready for an episode filled with sports drama, lineup changes, and outstanding performances. It's time to step up to the plate and dive into today's headlines. Let's get this show on the road. Upbeat outro music. Host. Thanks for tuning in to 4-Year Starters Daily Lineup. Don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review on your favorite podcast platform. And remember, just like in sports, it's not always about the wins and losses, but the stories and passion that keep us coming back for more. Until next time, keep swinging for the fences. Music fades out. And now, folks, it's time to dive into the latest sports headlines that are making waves across the sports world. Buckle up, because we've got some exciting stories to cover. First up, we have the Chicago Cubs, who are determined to finish the first half of the season on a high note. With their eyes set on victory, they're also busy strategizing for the upcoming MLB draft. It's all about making the right moves and setting themselves up for success in the long run. But let's not forget about the future, my friends. The 2023 MLB draft is just around the corner, and the Pittsburgh Pirates have secured the coveted #1 pick. All eyes are on LSU Tigers' Paul Skeens and Dillon, who are projected to be the top prospects in this year's draft. Get your popcorn ready, because this is going to be one exciting event. And guess what? You won't even have to leave your couch to watch it. The draft will be broadcasted on MLB Network and ESPN over 3 action-packed days. And last but definitely not least, we have a rising star in women's soccer. Trinity Rodman, the daughter of NBA legend Dennis Rodman, has been making headlines with her impressive performances. Just recently, she scored 2 goals that propelled the U.S. women's national team to a fantastic 2-0 victory against Wales. This win comes as a confidence booster for the team as they prepare for the upcoming Women's World Cup. Keep an eye on Trinity Rodman, folks, because she's got the skills to take the soccer world by storm. That wraps up our quick rundown of the latest sports headlines. Stay tuned for more thrilling stories, jaw-dropping plays, and heart-stopping moments in the world of sports. And remember, no matter what team you support, we're all united by our love for the game. So let's keep cheering, keep supporting, and keep celebrating the incredible world of sports. The New York Yankees have made a bold move in an effort to turn around their struggling offense, firing hitting coach Dillon Lawson. The decision comes after a disappointing first half of the season, where the team's offense has failed to meet expectations. Yankees Vice President and General Manager Brian Cashman, who is known for his reluctance to make mid-season coaching changes, expressed that he believed a new voice overseeing the team's hitting operations was necessary for them to perform better in the second half of the season. While Cashman acknowledged that successes and failures are collective efforts, he felt that a change was needed to spark improvement. Lawson, who was hired prior to the 2022 season, was let go after the Yankees out-hit the Cubs but still lost their final game before the All-Star break. The team has been averaging below the league average in runs per game and has been without star player Aaron Judge since June 4th due to injury. This marks the first time in Cashman's 25-year tenure as general manager that the Yankees have fired a coach mid-season, highlighting the significance of the decision. Cashman thanked Lawson for his contributions and recognized his baseball knowledge, expressing confidence that Lawson will continue to have a successful career. No immediate successor has been named for Lawson, but the Yankees have retained assistant hitting coaches Casey Dykes and Brad Wilkerson. The search for a new hitting coach is now underway, with the team narrowing down their options to 2 candidates. A decision is expected to be made soon. The Yankees' offensive struggles have been evident throughout the season, with the team ranking near the bottom in several offensive categories, including batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage. Key veterans such as Giancarlo Stanton and DJ LeMahieu have been experiencing the worst offensive seasons of their careers, contributing to the team's struggles. In addition, the absence of Aaron Judge, the reigning AL MVP, has further compounded the Yankees' offensive woes. Judge has been sidelined with a toe injury since June 4th, and the team has struggled to fill the void left by his absence. However, it is clear that the team's offensive struggles extend beyond injuries, as they have been averaging fewer runs per game and have a losing record since Judge's injury. The search for a new hitting coach is crucial for the Yankees as they look to turn their offense around and make a push for the playoffs in the second half of the season. The team is hopeful that a fresh perspective and new coaching strategies will reignite their offensive firepower and lead to improved performance on the field. In conclusion, the New York Yankees have fired hitting coach Dillon Lawson, citing the team's offensive struggles as the primary reason for the decision. With the search for a new hitting coach underway, the Yankees are looking to turn their season around and make a strong push in the second half. Only time will tell if this coaching change will have the desired impact on the team's offensive performance. In a thrilling final game before the All-Star break, Logan Webb delivered a performance for the ages, throwing the first complete game shutout of his career. The San Francisco Giants rode Webb's dominant outing to a 1-0 victory over the Colorado Rockies. Webb showcased his skills on the mound, allowing just 2 doubles and 5 singles while striking out 10 batters. His command and precision kept the Rockies' offense at bay, leaving them unable to generate any runs. The Giants' lone run came in the 4th inning when J.D. Davis launched a home run, providing the necessary run support for Webb's historic performance. Davis's clutch hitting proved to be the difference-maker in a tightly contested game. With this win, the Giants notched their 49th victory of the season, placing them in 3rd place in the National League West. Their solid performance in the first half of the season has positioned them as strong contenders moving forward. On the other side, the Rockies finished the first half with the worst record in the National League. Despite their struggles, Webb's dominant outing was a testament to his growth and improvement throughout the season. The Giants starter, Kyle Freeland, also pitched well, but was outmatched by Webb's sheer dominance on the mound. Freeland's efforts were commendable, but ultimately, the Giants' victory was a testament to Webb's exceptional performance. As the Giants and the rest of the league head into the All-Star break, Webb's complete game shutout will undoubtedly give his team a boost in confidence. The Giants will look to build upon this success and continue their strong performance in the second half of the season. In summary, Logan Webb's complete game shutout propelled the San Francisco Giants to a 1-0 victory over the Colorado Rockies before the All-Star break. Webb's dominant performance showcased his growth and improvement throughout the season, giving the Giants confidence as they head into the second half of the year. Background music fades in. Host. And that's a wrap for another exhilarating episode of 4-Year Starter. We've covered all the bases, tackled the tough topics, and hit it out of the park with our insightful analysis. But before we go, let's take a moment to reflect on the thrilling journey we've embarked upon together. Background music swells. Host. Just like a star quarterback leading the charge, we've navigated through the highs and lows of the sports world, delivering hard-hitting content that leaves you on the edge of your seat. We've sprinted down the field with the speed of an Olympic sprinter, leaving our competition in the dust. We've dribbled past the defense with the grace of a skilled point guard, making the game-winning shot when it matters most. We've swung for the fences like a power-hitting slugger, smashing home runs with our expert analysis. And just like a goalie making a crucial save, we've protected the integrity of the game by presenting the facts with utmost honesty. Background music fades out. Host. But our journey doesn't end here, my fellow sports enthusiasts. We invite you to join us on the sidelines, the bleachers, or wherever you find yourself immersed in the world of sports. Connect with us on social media to stay up to date with all the latest news, engage in lively discussions, and even suggest topics you'd like us to cover in future episodes. So grab your smartphones, tablets, or whatever device you prefer, and follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at 4-Year Starter Podcast. We can't wait to hear your thoughts and keep the conversation going. Background music returns. Host. And remember, dear listeners, tomorrow is a brand new day, filled with fresh triumphs, heart-wrenching defeats, and inspiring comeback stories. So be sure to tune in to 4-Year Starter for another adrenaline-pumping episode that will leave you cheering at the top of your lungs. Until then, stay passionate, stay dedicated, and keep chasing your dreams, just like the athletes we admire. Background music fades out. Host. This is Host's name, signing off. See you next time on 4-Year Starter. Podcast outro music plays.